You wake up extra early in the morning to pick out an outfit for school. When you get to your first period, you are pulled out of class because the shirt you wear shows your shoulders and was distracting to the other students. You are forced to go home and change, even though the shirt you wore was $40, and you gotta wear it for what, 15 minutes? This whole series of events could have easily been prevented if we modified one thing in our school system. All schools should be required to have their students wear uniforms. There are so many issues that could be prevented if we added this part to our school requirements. To begin, I will explain the needs of this reform. Second, we will discuss how to satisfy those needs. Third, we will go over the future of what will happen with and without uniforms. And finally, I will explain the call to action for this reform. To begin, I will explain the needs of this reform. The problem relates directly to why we need uniforms. Stated by Jones in 2015, kids often can't afford to buy multiple outfits to wear to school. Another big problem is that kids can't focus on learning because their attention is on other distracting clothes instead of the lesson. Kids are always breaking dress codes, which leads to distractions. Bullying occurs from students' outfit choices, which make them not want to show up to school. They all end up taking away from the main focus, kids' ability to learn and be taught. This problem relates directly to teens and adults. When the need gets satisfied, kids won't have to stress out about what to wear and if you should wear it. Adults will be reassured that they won't have to worry about clothing being a distraction and a burden in school for children. Some people say this isn't really a problem, and with that I strongly disagree. One main problem I discussed was the dress code. According to Bailey in 2017, Bailey says students should be able to make informed decisions on what's appropriate for them to wear to school. While Bailey makes a valid point, I strongly disagree that they can make their own informed decisions with today's rules. Every school has a different dress code, and the students in stricter schools, sometimes they don't know what they can wear in certain things. This picture shows a girl wearing a normal outfit. But what many people don't realize is for schools across the country, including many in Nebraska, she is breaking dress code. One violation is the fact that her shirt doesn't cover her backside, which is a violation while wearing leggings in many schools. Another violation is the fact that you can see her skin through her leggings above the knee. Many people wouldn't even think that these minor outfit changes would get them sent home for violating the dress code. Next, we will discuss how to satisfy these needs. Here's the solution to the problem. We make uniforms mandatory in all schools, public and private included. Here's how the solution works, and we can put it into effect. Schools should begin during a new school year. They should assist families having difficulties with uniform costs and ensure that the uniform dress code is enforced, and as are all the rules stated by Victorian State Government 2019. Here's proof that the solution does work to solve the problem. According to Wild in 2018, Draw's study proves that schools with uniforms policies improve in attendance, graduation, and lower suspension rates. This will continue to work, and there is abundance of proof behind it. Multiple studies have been done to try to prove this. One including in Nevada, where the students surveyed, they had many benefits from uniforms, and there was also a decrease in discipline, gang involvement, and bullying. There was also an increase in safety, ease of going to school, confidence, and self-esteem. This is stated by the University of Nevada in 2013. Now we will go over the future of what will happen with or without uniforms. Picture a future without a change. There will continue to be disorder and unorganization in schools. Chaos will only grow, and nothing good can come of that. Now picture a future with a change. We will see a change in the students. Students will be calm, happy, and attentive versions of themselves. Even in the UK, they have been incorporating uniforms in school since the 16th century, according to a study done by the international staff in 2019. And finally, I will explain the call to action for this reform. In conclusion, all schools should be required to have their students wear uniforms. We all have seen certain schools that are all over the place with low attendance rates, unfollowed dress codes, unfocused classes, and even more. But just by adding this small change, it can make a big difference for all the students, including all of our lives. I'm sure that we can finally agree that an added uniform reform to our school systems is the best possible option in this discussion. There is no debate on the topic because if we look at the facts, uniforms are the best options for everyone. Thank you. Here's your little present.